Problem solving using the Cynefin framework. Have you ever had a problem that, in trying to solve it, you made it worse? When trying to solve problems, we make mistakes when we don't properly understand the problem in the first place. Therefore, one critical step in decision making is classifying the type of problem that you're trying to solve. This is where the Cynefin framework can help us. It is a decision-making model championed by the Harvard Business Review and used by countless decision makers such as the US and UK governments. The Cynefin framework was developed by Dave Snowden and Mary Boone. The word Cynefin comes from the Welsh language and alludes to a sense of place. In other words, we need to understand the situation to address our challenges. The Cynefin approach encourages us first to sense, then categorize, and then respond to problems. Unsorted problems start in the central domain called disorder. As we sense the problems, they're categorized into 4 types. These are clear, complicated, complex, and chaotic. Let's look at each category with examples and how we can respond to each type of problem. Clear problems. The clear domain refers to problems that have known solutions. We can respond to these problems with previous best practice, where the cause and effect relationships are obvious. Clear problems are generally heavily process-driven. The process is clear, measurable, and therefore relatively simple to manage. Examples of these clear problems could be getting a personal loan, manufacturing a common item on a production line, or building a regular house. The danger with clear problems is complacency. When using a known solution, it's easy to fall into that habit and apply the same practice despite the situation. If the situation changes too much, then applying the old solution could push the problem into the chaotic realm. Complicated problems. Complicated problems are the domain of experts. Here there may be multiple solutions to a given challenge. These solutions, if successful, may then go on to become best practices, and the problem can move from the complicated realm to the clear. Complicated is the realm where the professionals, such as lawyers, engineers and doctors, earn their living. A deep knowledge of first principles, coupled with proper experience, allows specialists to find options and solutions. Examples of complicated problems include constructing a new type of building, solving a novel legal case, or diagnosing a tricky disease. The danger in this realm is that experts can be blinkered, which can often stifle novel approaches. Complex problems. Complex problems exist in environments that are constantly changing, with multiple factors at play. Here things are in flux, and there are just too many factors to identify or measure all of them. The complex realm is the land of emergent ideas. Problems in this space require creativity. Many entrepreneurs and startups naturally fall into this sphere as they seek to find novel solutions to new challenges. Traditional top-down management styles fall short in complex situations. Complex problems require a more experimental approach. The problems need to be probed and then sensed to develop a new response. Examples of complex problems include forecasting the weather, predicting stock markets, and dealing with new diseases and epidemics. Chaotic problems. In chaotic situations, there is no order and therefore no obvious cause and effect relationships. Here, a sense of order needs to be imposed, and therefore a leader needs to act carefully but decisively. These situations require a more directive, command leadership approach. Here there is a need to act first, then sense how things change, and then respond with appropriate next steps to lead out of a crisis. Chaotic problems include warfare and battles, crisis situations such as immediately after natural disasters, and trying to predict human behaviour on a large scale. So, when faced with a problem, first sense, then categorise and then respond to problems. When the problem is clear and the solution known, find and apply best practices. If the issue is complicated, then the right expertise can find solutions from first principles. When the environment is complex, emergent ideas can be found through experimentation. In chaotic situations, a rapid response is needed to establish some order. If you would like any further help with this or any other subject, then do click on the related links or head over to the website at www.therightquestions.co.